Hey guys, welcome back to my channel this week. I said that I had a special video for you guys that was going to be 6 months in the making, and I guess I lied. So it really just sucks because I was really excited for actually yesterday. I was going to post a video today, but I was really excited for yesterday, and yesterday just didn't come, and it was so devastating. So stay tuned and I will tell you guys what happened. So don't come for me. I didn't feel like doing my hair or my makeup or anything. I didn't go to church because I had my nieces and nephews over today, and so yeah, my weekend, I mean, it actually turned out, great. I mean, as far as spending time with family and things like that, but it didn't work out as I expected it to. So that was the only bad part. But so for those of you that don't know, my boyfriend's been deployed for 6 months, and well, 6.5 months. I need to give us all of our credit. 6.5 months we've been apart, and we just met last year. So it's been like a time, and yeah, I mean, he's supposed to be back yesterday, and that didn't happen. So I don't know if you guys have been keeping up with the world or anything. I don't watch the news. I just feel like there's enough depressing stuff that I have to hear about that I don't watch the news. So there was a lot going on with the weather and all these airport cancellations, delays, and stuff like that. So he actually got delayed from coming home, and it absolutely sucked. I took it horribly. I mean, I didn't cry, but I for real threw an adult tantrum. I think he was scared to call me the next day. He called me the next day. We talked for a little bit. I was getting my toes done, and then I was like, well, call me back later. And he's like, well, I didn't call you back because I really just didn't want to hear about you whining and complaining about how I'm not home. I was like, great, well, thanks. You're supposed to take one for the team. You're supposed to be supportive and listen to me. I mean, I think what's hard about dating somebody that's deployed is that, I've said in my last video, was that, I mean, I know that he cares about my feelings, so I don't want to say that, but at the same time, I feel like it's almost as though his feelings mean more, because he's like, well, how do you think I feel? I was like, yeah, but you're taking it really, really well, really, really well. You're not even complaining. You're just like, this is what it is. This is what's happening. And you're taking it so well that I'm like, well, I mean, I don't know how to think about your feelings because you're not seeming upset. So, like I was telling him, I think that we just have two different ways of coping, because his coping was, well, I'm off of work, so I'm going to enjoy the country for, a few more days. When I'm like, well, I'm at home and I feel like I'm sitting here basically waiting on you, and, so that's why I'm upset. I mean, I literally took off of work for a week just so that we could spend time together, and then you're telling me that you're not coming home. So I don't know. It was, like I said, it just really kind of stinks because, you want to care about how the other person is feeling, and you want to kind of put other people's feelings before yourself. But then at the same time, it's like, you want to feel your feels, and I feel like that should be okay. So long story short is that, I mean, I hope there's not a next time, but, if there is, I mean, I'm just definitely not going to get excited. I'm not going to, get to the point where, I'm sorry, I feel itchy. The kids have my ceiling fan on, and so, I feel like it just kicked up a whole bunch of dust everywhere. But, yeah, I mean, I'm just definitely going to handle things differently. I'm not going to get really excited, and I'm not going to count my eggs until he is on the plane. And that's just going to be my motto for, the rest of his military career, is that I've definitely learned that nothing is promised, and that, he may get delayed sometimes. All in all, I would say that the deployment experience has not been bad for us. I mean, I had like maybe only 2 meltdowns the whole time he was there. I mean, maybe 3 if I forgot one, but 2 that I can clearly remember. But I mean, it's just really, really difficult. And it's like sometimes you just don't know what to do with yourself and you just question things. And is it worth it? Is it going to be the same? Like, are we really going somewhere? Because you're not really going anywhere while he's deployed, you know, not literally anyway. So it's just been rough, but so like I said, I really thought that I was gonna have some exciting homecoming video, but this is actually a not coming video, and it sucks, but I mean, I'm still super excited to see him, and I can't wait for him to come home. So that means that you guys have to stay tuned to my channel so that you can see the real homecoming video, since it did not take place yesterday like you know, promised and it was scheduled to be. Like I said, I mean, I really, you know, I prayed about it and I told him, I was like, you know, I really wasn't going to keep complaining about it the next day, because I prayed about it, I took things into consideration, and, you know, I let it go. I just had to deal with, you know, you're gonna come when you come, you're gonna leave when you leave. I'm not going to get excited until you get on that plane to come back to, you know, your home base. And, you know, not even excited to get out of the country. Like, I'm super excited for him to be back in the U.S., but I'm not going to get really, really excited until he is on his way here. So I'm sorry to disappoint you guys as well. So imagine how I felt finding this out at 5 o'clock in the morning, being woke up out of my sleep. I'm totally having an adult tantrum in my bed, kicking and flopping and crying and whining and everything. It's crazy. He's like, I can't believe you're doing all this. It's like, well, look, you just don't understand. It's like, dude, I do understand. Like, I feel worse. It's like, but still, like, you know, let me feel how I feel. Like, I told him, I was like, you had time to let this marinate before you called me. So it's like, you can't really, you know, fault me for reacting the way I'm reacting just hearing the news. But, I mean, it wasn't like he was mad or anything. But still, it's like, you know, this is craptastic news. So, I don't know. I'm just here still waiting. So hopefully I will have my welcome home video very soon. Like I said, it's been 6.5 months. I was going to say weeks. 6.5 months in the making. So I appreciate you guys for continuing to watch. Please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Share this video if you know some other people that are dating somebody in the military or married to someone in the military and probably can share my woes of, well, he might be coming on this day, but it might be this day, but it might also be this day. So I've learned that that's going to be probably a constant. I learned that the hard way this time. So at least I'll be more prepared if it happens again. So I guess that's what I can take away. But thank you guys for watching, and I will see you very soon.